morning. It's the third event of the Optima Drive USCA event series. We're at Road America up in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. If you guys have never been here, this is probably one of the most beautiful racetracks in the country. I've been here now twice. Last year it was a huge deal to me for a couple reasons. Dylan and I had just finished the yellow truck. This was like its first real event to go to, so we were really kind of shaking the truck down. I had driven this track in Forza like for probably 2 months straight. The truck did pretty good. We had a couple small issues, but I had the time of my life. And now we've got like a full season of driving and learning the truck and fixing little issues. So now, I found a koozie. But now we've got the truck really kind of ironed out. So I am really pumped to get out here and really try to put down some fast lap times. Like, this is a big deal for me. Like, this is a bucket list track. I know I say that a lot, but like, this is a big deal to me. This is a fast track. It's over 4 miles long. Our truck will do 150 miles an hour at least on the straight. So anyways, today we get to do qualifying for what we're going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the road course section of the event. That's the part that I'm really amped about. But the other portions of this event today are going to be autocrossing this morning. We got to do our D&E challenge sometime today, and then qualifying for the road course this afternoon. Tomorrow we're going to do the speed stop challenge and then road course tomorrow. So today's going to be a busy day. I'm going to try to film as much of it as I can. We've got Dylan here with us, and our friend Keith Sadler's here with us today too. So he's here to help do some of the filming, work on the truck if need be, help Dylan out. So we've got a team here today, and we're happy to be here. Thank you everyone for supporting us as a business and on this channel. Hope you guys enjoy this content. Anyways, we're all ready to go this morning. Dylan and I are getting ready to wipe down the truck, just keep it cleaned up. There's some really cool vehicles, even in just this little grid or a little paddock area with us this weekend. I don't know if you guys have ever seen some of these. This is an outlaw class car. It's super fast. Mustang, and then a newer Mustang, a Fox body Mustang right behind it that is our friend Preston Folkstead's car. This is a new build too. They're kind of cutting their teeth with this car this weekend too. It's got a 7.3 liter Godzilla motor with a Pro Charger. It's a Fox body chassis with a DSE front clip, and then it's got a 3-link in the back. Super badass car. This is the truck that Preston raced last year. Well, he probably raced it for 2 seasons. This is their other vehicle. Super fast truck. I think in 2020 he was able to win the points championship in the truck class, GTT class. So his dad Bob is driving this truck this year, so pumped to see how Bob can do in the truck compared to Junior. And then we've got our truck, and then I'm also excited to see how Levi's going to do. Levi is a guy that bought a lot of parts through us to put his truck together. We sold him his T56 Magnum, our pedal assemblies in this truck, helped him with brake packages and master cylinder, and there's some cool stuff of ours in this truck. And so we're excited to see how Levi's going to do. He's in the novice class, so he put down a couple of laps on the road course yesterday. I think he did really good. The truck's really good. So excited to see how he does on the autocross today. Anyways, today's a big day. Stay tuned. We'll keep as much video content coming as we can.
Jesse, how do you feel about the rain, man?
I don't feel so good about the rain, but I think it's almost over. Well, I think the rain's over for today. So we're gonna do orientation laps after tech, and then there's only a 30% chance of rain in the morning. So I feel, I don't know, as good as I can. Yeah. Well, if I'm racing in the rain, everybody else is racing in the rain too. So.
Very good point. Who else have you seen?
Preston and Bob are right here.
Is this the first time out for the Mustang?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Tech at Road America. I don't think it takes too long, and it looks like the rain's starting to let up and the sun come out.
Okay, man, there are some new bits and pieces on this truck to make loading and unloading much easier.
It's that D&E street truck.
What's that?
Well, so being able to be a drivable truck, drive them, hashtag drive them.
So what's happening? What are you?
I'm lifting the truck up. Stand back.
So awesome. To come up 2 inches?
Yeah. That's all you need.
Oh, all right. Tough guy.
That's for speed bumps.
Well done.
So this is where we're gonna have the autocross and the speed stop challenge. Kind of a small lot, but I've heard that it's laid out pretty cool. We're gonna walk it and see how it looks.
Oh no.
You like it?
That is the coolest, man.
Well, because our horn's up here.
I don't have it. Let's see it. There you go.
So we just did our morning autocross session. We were in second. That 05 Frontier beat me by a decent amount, probably by a half second. He was all-wheel drive, and first lap out, made a Hail Mary run and smoked everybody. And then none of us could catch back up to it. He even couldn't catch back up to it. So we're done with our first autocross session. Now we're all sitting in the camper, and I'm going back through my D&E speech. And this may be something that people don't understand or have a vague understanding of. So it's not necessarily like car show judging, but it's more about explaining to a panel of judges why your truck or car is the best street car. And so there's categories that you have to talk about. And so this is my speech. Well, it's like a general, I'm just like, I don't know, I put it into categories. So things I want to touch on, like body and exterior, the driveline, intake and exhaust, wheels, tires, chassis, interior, audio and electronics, and then the bed or rear cargo area is something they want you to talk about. So I'm in here trying to prepare for that. And the reason why you want to do so well in that is it's because it's an equalizer. So for instance, like if me and that Frontier are within just a point or two in all the dynamic events, which is autocross, speed stop, and road course, there's 100 points available to all, whatever it is, 63 drivers. So number one in D&E got 100 points. And then if you're obviously number 5, you got 95 points. And then if he got 95 points and I got 90, he just added another 5 points. So if I'm ahead or if he's ahead in dynamic driving scoring, the D&E stuff is what could push you just barely above one or the other. So that's why it's so important to get maximum D&E points as you can. It doesn't hurt your score necessarily to get, I guess it does. If you got 2 points and the other driver's got in the 80s or 90s, you're gonna be way back there. There's no chance that you're gonna win. So you gotta make sure that the truck is sorted, built well, and then you have 4 minutes to lay out this speech and talk about all the aspects of the build process and the vehicle, so you can get all the points. So anyways, that's what we're doing. Dylan's eating Ruffles. Key just washed the dishes.
Come on, dude.
You washed the dishes.
No, I didn't.
You drank?
No.
You drank some?
I'm here pit crew. No, yeah. Clean up. Yeah. He ain't supposed to say
He
that
took
on
some
camera.
Dayquil. He took some Dayquil and washed the dishes.
Yeah. Don't let anybody know I'm doing housework. Yeah. No, I'm out.
But no, he's a vital asset to the team.
All right, here it is. Last run of the day in the autocross here. We're currently in first place. Truck is up next. We're gonna see if we can't beat our fastest time of the day and really lock this in. I feel like I should be over there.
Dylan,
Yeah,
what are we doing?
we are yanking the transmission back out because there's either a problem with the throwout bearing or the pressure plate. We don't know which one.
And this is something you're just doing in the pit?
Say what now?
This is something you're just doing in the pit?
For sure, man.
Right.
Like real race car drivers.
Yeah.
Did something just get hung up on it?
Yeah, but it's okay. It came unplugged. Let's get it over here.
I hit the camera just in time for it to be on the ground.
And the 72 of Mike Plotz, March 79B. In row 3, we've got the 8A of Robert Burnside, and the 73 Bravo 40. And Aiden Morale, car number 5, that is a 2009 Delara.
It's clutch material, I think. Let's get the clutch thing off.
In row 2, 8B of Robert Blaine, 76 March 2. And 15 Bob Redmond, 2006. And the front row, car
So what's going on, Jesse?
So I don't know the cause of the effect, but the slave cylinder and the clutch pressure plate are toast. I think what happened was that release bearing failed and stuck out, and then it built. Driving back from the autocross, I think that it heated up the fingers of the pressure plate, bent the fingers of the pressure plate. The pressure plate's no big deal. I got a pressure plate.
So they don't disengage properly? Is that what's happening?
I can't engage. I can't push. There's no clutch.
I gotcha.
Because of the release bearing failure.
What are we doing, buddy?
We are replacing Scott's tie rod ends.
Why would you do something like that?
It's because the joint on the end of his rack had a lot of play in it. He was experiencing a lot of dartiness.
Right.
So we measured a toe on his truck. It was all good. Jacked it up, felt the wheels, felt some play. He had another rack conveniently, so we're just swapping the ends on it. So that has a good joint on it. And he
And
doesn't
you're
die.
doing that for Scott because...
Because we are level 7 motorsports and we care.
you doing, buddy?
We're replacing an inner tie rod end.
Why
Or
would you
inner
do
tie
something
rod.
like that?
What's that?
Why would you do something like that?
So during dinner, Scott said that he had a bunch of like chasing the steering wheel back and forth on the road course. So he wanted us to check his toe out. Like generally we run, on the road course, a 1/4 to 1/16 toe out. And so we measured it and it was like right under a 1/16 toe out. So he shouldn't have any issue with chasing the steering wheel back and forth.
Right.
And he's at 6 degrees caster. Like he should be fine.
6 degrees.
So immediately we decided to nut and bolt the truck, and we found that the passenger side inner joint was like shot. I mean, there
Which
was,
is causing that particular tire to dart.
so this tire would pop in and out
Okay.
of the inner joint.
So that's what he was feeling.
Yeah, he had probably, an 1/8 inch of popping in and out of this inner joint.
Which doesn't sound like a lot, but at that speed it is.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, so it gives you that really, that super scary, uneasy feel, like the truck just did something that I didn't do.
Unpredictable.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Death wobble.
Death wall.
It's a good idea to videotape him asking these questions because I'm kind of
So we went to eat some Italian food, carb loaded, and came back and changed the inner tie rod.
Because you're a bunch of nice guys.
Yeah. Sunday morning here at Road America. I'm gonna do something a little different than normal. I'm not gonna race my truck. I'm gonna hang out with some of the other truck guys and see if I can lend a hand or shoot this video and just enjoy the rest of my weekend. Feel like I'm here to support anybody that I need to. So I guess just to kind of go back a little bit, yesterday on the autocross, we did really good. We had first place by decently, half second or something like that. In the autocross, we did really good. The guys from Optima and MAF TV wanted to do an interview, so they wanted me to drive up the hill to sit down and talk a little bit. As soon as I pulled off that lot, my clutch pedal just failed. You failed, something collapsed. We got the truck back here into the paddock, got it up on jack stands. We yanked the transmission out really quick, and what happened was that the release bearing collapsed. So the part of the bearing that touches the pressure plate and spins, on little balls, bearings, whatever, man, it just collapsed. So the bearing kind of got shoved together, and so what was happening is that's what I felt give in the pedal and collapse. And so then there was no bearing. It was metal on metal of the hydraulic portion of the release bearing, just sitting up against the fingers. And by the time I made it back here, it had gotten so hot that it melted the seal in the release bearing, and it had destroyed the pressure plate. We keep a whole clutch kit with us, but crappy part is we knew we probably needed to get a backup release bearing and keep with us, but we never did it. So we didn't have one, and just couldn't fix the truck. We looked all around, tried to find the part to fix the truck, and man, it just doesn't exist, not around here. Just couldn't find one. So yellow truck's done for the weekend. We were really excited to have a fun weekend. Well, we're still gonna have a fun weekend, but we were really excited to get back on the big road course here at Road America and really see what the truck could do. So it's a little bit heartbreaking, but I'm gonna try to help out Scott today in C10R as much as I can. Maybe do put on all my gear and go out on the road course with him. And anyways, that's the story, and we're gonna cover the rest of the day. Thanks, guys. So the first morning road course session for the group that a bunch of the trucks are in is getting ready to go out. So we're gonna go sit up in the stands and try to watch some of the road course stuff, see how the truck guys do, and I'll try to do a little bit of commentating so you know who's who. One of the guys I haven't talked about in this video yet, I forget his name, but this is his Durango. He came down from Canada, and is doing a little bit of truck class racing, and he's doing really good. So this is a full forged motor with a Pro Charger. He's got I forget the brand name, but he's got triple adjustable remote reservoir shocks. He's got different pads. He's got brake cooling ducts. He's got forced air brake cooling. This thing's been whooping some butt this weekend. So I'm excited to see this 5,300-pound vehicle out on the road course. Levi Zimmerman, he's getting ready to go out. This will be his first intermediate class run, so excited to see that. And then Scott in C10R is going to go out, so it looks like he's all suited up, getting ready to run. Got a little crowd around Scott's truck.
Me, I like a really aggressive throttle.
Those changes made a huge difference.
Did you see your D&E?
No.
You're third overall.
Oh, really?
Nice.
You're in third place in D&E overall.
Wow.
Good for you. Nice.
So I'll be honest, you got a pretty good amount of points lead there, and you just ran a 251. So you're fastest in the road course right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's got another. I had traffic on all but one lap, and I messed up a gear coming out of 5.
Yep.
So I got at least another 3, 4, 5 seconds. Plus, I actually figured out where my braking is. I got way more brakes than I thought I did.
Yep.
I go deeper and brake way harder than I thought I could. So
So you got a little bit of time before we go up to the speed stop too.
yeah, awesome. Thanks for your help, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's awesome.
So Levi made a rear panhard bar roll center adjustment. We'll see if he can do better. Yeah, baby. I don't know what his time was, but that was way more composed. Gonna ask Levi how that felt to him. So it looked way better.
Okay. How did the body look?
Much better.
Okay, it felt different. It felt way different.
Yeah. What was the time?
Well, it was like 4:51.
Okay.
I think I needed more throttle basically everywhere.
Just accelerate sooner coming out of every corner.
Okay. So the double apex that last turn, I'm on the brake in between.
Don't think of it as double apex. Think of it as one arc.
Okay.
So just fly up, stab the brake, and make one turn. One arc, and then as you get like 50% through what we would imagine the apex, roll throttle and get out of it.
Okay. Got it. I was way late on the throttle there.
I can see that happening.
Okay.
You do good coming out of the gate, but you need to, like, right as you're about to go on a cone, accelerate.
Okay.
Getting the brakes hard. As soon as you start to roll past the cone, accelerate.
Go halfway.
Yep.
Okay.
As soon as you get the truck rotated around the cone, you know, get rotating around the cone early, and then you start accelerating.
Okay.
There's time coming out of every one of those corners.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Do it.
Did it feel?
It feels different. It feels more planted.
Like you can accelerate?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Good.
Do it.
Dude, he's having so much fun. Do you mind if I ride? Everybody's having fun. All right, that'll do it for Road America and the Optima Drive USCA event. Congratulations to Steven and his Nissan Frontier, is that right? Yeah, his Nissan pickup, all-wheel drive, twin turbo truck. Killed it, got a really high score, 432, I think. And then Steven also had like a 419 from North Carolina. So he's top points right now. So that gives us the opportunity to go to Virginia and try to get a high score there and try to get above him. So anyways, thanks for watching. Like, follow, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Thank you so much.